Best Bill Gates quotes your daily dose. We always overestimate the change that will occur in the next 2 years and underestimate the change that will occur in the next 10. Don't let yourself be lulled into inaction. The internet is becoming the town square for the global village of tomorrow. We all need people who will give us feedback. That's how we improve. I think it's fair to say that personal computers have become the most empowering tool we've ever created. They're tools of communication, they're tools of creativity, and they can be shaped by their user. Microsoft is not about greed. It's about innovation and fairness. I really had a lot of dreams when I was a kid, and I think a great deal of that grew out of the fact that I had a chance to read a lot. Discrimination has a lot of layers that make it tough for minorities to get a leg up. Drones overall will be more impactful than I think people recognize in positive ways to help society. I never took a day off in my 20s. Not one. And I'm still fanatical, but now I'm a little less fanatical. Historically, privacy was almost implicit because it was hard to find and gather information. But in the digital world, whether it's digital cameras or satellites, or just what you click on, we need to have more explicit rules, not just for governments, but for private companies. Quotes, I believe in innovation, and that the way you get innovation is you fund research, and you learn the basic facts. If your culture doesn't like geeks, you are in real trouble. Exposure from a young age to the realities of the world is a super big thing. Nuclear energy, in terms of an overall safety record, is better than other energy. Security is, I would say, our top priority because for all the exciting things you will be able to do with computers, organizing your lives, staying in touch with people, being creative, if we don't solve these security problems, then people will hold back. Digital technology has several features that can make it much easier for teachers to pay special attention to all their students. 2 out of every 5 people on Earth today owe their lives to the higher crop outputs that fertilizer has made possible. This is a fantastic time to be entering the business world because business is going to change more in the next 10 years than it has in the last 50. The US immigration laws are bad, really bad. I'd say treatment of immigrants is one of the greatest injustices done in our government's name. Living on $6 a day means you have a refrigerator, a TV, a cell phone, your children can go to school. That's not possible on $1 a day. In 9th grade, I came up with a new form of rebellion. I hadn't been getting good grades, but I decided to get all A's without taking a book home. I didn't go to math class because I knew enough and had read ahead, and I placed within the top 10 people in the nation on an aptitude exam. I have been struck again and again by how important measurement is to improving the human condition. The worst pandemic in modern history was the Spanish flu of 1918, which killed tens of millions of people. Today, with how interconnected the world is, it would spread faster. Headlines, in a way, are what mislead you because bad news is a headline and gradual improvement is not. If GM had kept up with technology like the computer industry has, we would all be driving $25 cars that get 1000 mpg. In business, the idea of measuring what you are doing, picking the measurements that count like customer satisfaction and performance, you thrive on that. When Paul Allen and I started Microsoft over 30 years ago, we had big dreams about software. We had dreams about the impact it could have. I'm never fully satisfied with any Microsoft product. Governments will always play a huge part in solving big problems. They set public policy and are uniquely able to provide the resources to make sure solutions reach everyone who needs them. They also fund basic research, which is a crucial component of the innovation that improves life for everyone. Climate change is a terrible problem, and it absolutely needs to be solved. It deserves to be a huge priority. Treatment without prevention is simply unsustainable. Everyone needs a coach. It doesn't matter whether you're a basketball player, a tennis player, a gymnast or a bridge player. In the long run, your human capital is your main base of competition. Your leading indicator of where you're going to be 20 years from now is how well you're doing in your education system. The advance of technology is based on making it fit in so that you don't really even notice it, so it's part of everyday life. As we look ahead into the next century, leaders will be those who empower others. Technology is just a tool. In terms of getting the kids working together and motivating them, the teacher is the most important. It's fine to celebrate success, but it is more important to heed the lessons of failure. Success is a lousy teacher. It seduces smart people into thinking they can't lose. If you like quotes in this video, then please like the video and subscribe the channel. You get daily quotes.